Today, I want to talk openly about how that fear has affected me and how I am learning to push through it so I can truly step into my confidence at 50. For a long time, I was afraid to really put myself out there. Whether it was sharing my thoughts, posting videos, or even being more open with my family, the fear of judgment kept holding me back. I would wonder, what will they think of me? Or will they criticize me? And the truth is, those thoughts kept me playing small. I remember the first time I wanted to share something valuable about my journey publicly. I was paralyzed with fear. I was worried about what my family would say or how my friends, will they see me differently? Will they think I was sharing? I realized that the fear of judgment wasn't about them. It was about me giving too much power to their opinions. Instead of trusting myself, one of the biggest mindset shifts I made was understanding that people's opinions don't define me. I also started to focus on my why I was putting myself out there in the first place. I realized that I wasn't doing it to please everyone. I was doing it to share my journey, to help others who might feel the same fear, and to live authentically. I've also adopted the practice of letting go. Every time that fear of judgment creeps in, I remind myself that I am not here to meet anyone else's expectations. I am here to live my truth, and the people who matter will support me in that. If you feel afraid of judgments, whether it is from family, friends, or strangers, I want you to know that you are not alone. So many of us face this fear, but it is okay to feel it. But don't let it stop you from being who you truly are. Focusing on your why. Why are you doing what you are doing? What's the biggest purpose? When you center yourself in your why, other people's opinions start to fade. Remember, most people are too busy with their own lives. We often overestimate how much people actually think about us. Most of the time, they are too wrapped up in their own world to be judging you. Give yourself permission to be imperfect. Perfection doesn't exist, and waiting for it will only hold you back. Be bold in your imperfections because they make you real and relatable. I have learned that while fear is natural, it doesn't have to stop me. I've started to trust myself more and care less about what others think. And as I continue to step into this next chapter, I'm more committed than ever to be myself, regardless of anyone else's judgments. In this next episode, I will dive into how I am maintaining this boldness and consistency in my life. Because it is one thing to overcome fear, but it is another to keep showing up as your bold, authentic self every day. Make sure you hit subscribe and you don't miss the next video. I would love to hear from you in the comments. What fear of judgments have you been dealing with? How have you worked through them? Let's have an open conversation and let's support each other on this journey.